All you need is a ball, grass, dirt. I know third world countries use a lot of dirt. And basically you just play right when you're younger, and it's the easiest way, you know. But then you can go to school, they just play soccer, you know, go to work. And I know a good majority of us played soccer. A lot of my childhood friends, probably 80% of us all played like little league soccer, you know, goals smaller than this table, running around. Not basically no form, just just playing around. And today I'll be teaching you the basics. And the history is, started off in public schools in Britain in the 1600s. The rules are a little different, there are a little more hands involved, but it's basically just some middle schoolers kind of put two shoes and kind of just started kicking the ball around. And I think it was more like a basketball, so a little bouncier. And the rules kind of developed. Clubs emerged in the 1700s. So the most famous one probably you guys know is Real Madrid, where all the girls know him, Ronaldo, and Xabi Alonso play, and actually Casillas too. Probably one of the most famous teams. And the World Cup, as I said, completely once every 40 years. The first one was in Uruguay, and actually Uruguay won it. And this next one's kind of this summer is in Brazil, and yeah, it's a huge deal. And here's the lines. These are the end lines right here. So the ball goes out either for a corner or a goal kick, and these are the side lines. So the ball goes out and they'll throw it for either team. Scoring. You can score in any way. So this team's going this way. Usually by your foot. You can do anything except for like elbow down. You can go shoulder, head, chest. I've seen some pretty weird goals, but basically anything without your hands. Fouls, you have to make contact with the player before you get the ball. So slide tackle, you can literally lay somebody out. But unless you get the ball first, the ref's gonna call it. If the ref seems to think that it's dangerous or a little bit malicious, so give you a yellow card, which means that it's a warning. Usually happens more around the goal that you're defending, because stopping a goal scoring opportunity. Or a red card is like just downright dangerous. Like someone's coming flying in, like cleats up and breaking someone's ankle. And actually, if you get 2 yellow cards in one game, it counts as a red. You have to play the man down for the rest of the game. Offsides is probably the most tricky one. So we go defenders. Usually play the 4 defenders in the back. Say this team is attacking this way. If they have a player right here and the ball is played to him, over the top to him, before the ball is played, if he's behind them, he's offside. There's a little like an AR right here, where his flag, they get a free kick from right there. Pretty easy to grasp. But if he's right here and leaves, if he has good timing, run around the back, basically he'll be on sides on the goal. Positions. Forwards, you guys know Ronaldo, usually going to be, use a midfield right here. Forwards are up here. Basically don't do any defending. They score all the goals, so basically they're the most famous, Ronaldo. Score with anything, head. Ronaldo's really good in the air, as well as his feet. And basically the most famous just because scoring is the most fun to watch. And midfielders are like, Xabi Alonso, Xavi, all those players are very, one of the best players in the world because they're great at defending and attacking. But it's the most fun to watch people score goals. Let's be real, soccer is not very fun. People don't know soccer, so they like watching goals. Defenders are back here, basically last line of defense for the goalie. These outside defenders go up most of the time. They have more freedom, but the guys in the back, like PK, generally stay in the back and only go up on corner kicks because they're good in the air. Goalie is literally the last line defense, and they can use their hands anywhere inside this 18-yard box, and they have a little more freedom to kind of hit people in their own 6. It's like when the ball's in the air on the cross, they come and punch it, and they're allowed to come with their knee up if they're in this box to protect themselves from other incoming players. And I think you can see this. And when you start, the ball starts in here, kick off, back and forth. There's 2 halves. Halftime, very long process, basically like football. It's an hour, not an hour, it's 30-minute highlights and stuff. And yeah, that's how you play soccer. Now you know the origin, the basics, rules, and the positions in the field. Thank you.